Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the Iowa GOP incumbent not running. A string of Democratic Party victories in Iowa, as we talked about, sent shockwaves through the political establishments of both parties. In what may be the first big effect, Republican Senator Joni Ernst has reportedly decided not to run for re-election. She's been a senator from Iowa since 2015. Her decision to not run is reportedly ignoring the pressure from Republican leadership. They really need that incumbent advantage. The last time she was elected in 2020, she won by more than 6 points. But the tides have been turning against Republicans ever since Trump took office again. The last special election showed the Democrats who stick to economic issues can win in Iowa. For Ernst, she has two major issues, aside from the changing political landscape. One is that she isn't MAGA enough to get the full energized MAGA support, but she toed the party line enough to get all of the backlash. That would have put her in a difficult position in the campaign. Does she disavow Trump's actions and try to go for the center and alienate MAGA? Or does she try to go full-blown MAGA at a time when the state appears to be leaning the other way? Then there's the big problem. Her response to voters who were upset about Trump's one big beautiful bill and the cuts that are set to destroy America's working class. When she was asked about Medicaid cuts, her response was, quote, "Well, we all are going to die." She then doubled down on the dismissive attitude with a satirical apology video. It made her the villain of the week as the video spread over the internet. But the dismissive attitude toward her voters being concerned about their neighbors losing their health care would be a massive liability in a state that is electing people campaigning on affordable health care. Can you imagine being a Republican right now who went out there to defend Trump's big, beautiful bill and face down the voters and try to justify the cuts to their standard of living so rich people can get bigger tax cuts, only to have Trump decide that it wasn't worth defending and it would be better to rebrand the bill, torching your senatorial career over a hated bill that even Trump himself doesn't think can be defended? That's something else. So, where does it go from here? The Democratic Party has a pretty deep bench of people interested in running for the seat, some of which have the right credentials for Iowa. We'll wait until it thins out a bit before we go through them. The Republicans have a few candidates, but the two frontrunners for the GOP seem to be NATO Ambassador Matt Whitaker and Representative Ashley Hinson. The U.S. Senate seat for Iowa is definitely more in play today than it was last week. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.